There you go. It's going right now. I can always edit it.
Audio too?
Audio's on that, yeah.
Well, you can't put the audio off that on the fucking thing.
The GoPro has good audio, dude.
So what are we doing?
Okay, so why do we have all this
Say we have this. Oh no, like I haven't started the podcast.
That's what I'm saying. Why are we not podcasting?
All right, let's go.
He's saying you can't double layer the audio.
Right.
No, yeah, that's just absolutely
Yeah,
stupid.
no. All right, you guys ready?
No.
Or what? Well, we're going.
Let's go.
Hold on, give me the beer.
What's going on, guys? It's Matt. We're back with the Mad News Podcast. If you guys are watching right now, because we have a little GoPro set up, Chris just ran out because he's camera shy.
He's scared.
He's terrified.
He's doing his hair in the garage right now.
Yeah.
He blames it on needing a beer, but he's definitely doing his hair.
He's got that Pantene Pro V look, dude. But no, we had a lot of good things happen this week. Some stuff left. We have a customer who squatted on us. Holy fucking shit, Chris.
Oh my god.
How long are we sitting here for?
It makes things easier.
Normally it's
If
like
he's
an hour.
drinking?
Do you remember that in the last podcast?
Oh, that is true.
It makes things easier.
Yeah.
Drink
It makes him
drinking.
feel like more comfortable, a little loosey-goosey.
Feels like home. Tastes like home.
He's about to get the spinnies.
I ate, we're good.
Yeah, he's already like almost
Chris
down.
falls off his chair, everyone just keep going.
Well, now they get to watch him fall off his chair.
That's right.
And he's right front and center,
Unfortunately,
dude.
yeah, unfortunately.
So, Chris, you had a big job leave today. You thought I was going to throw you under the bus first thing, didn't you?
For what?
I mean, it's right on par with the rest
Hey,
of
The last 3 weeks it's been that, so.
Listen, we got the camera rolling. If you know, there's anything you'd like to say.
I mean, I know where this is going.
Matthew, you're an asshole.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me to marry you.
Matthew Donovan, I talked to your mom.
You can fuck my mom.
She said it was okay.
Did you ask for her my hand in marriage?
That's a next week topic. Thank
Oh.
you.
Okay, I was just curious, you know.
Stop rushing me.
She's got that Hilton money, dude. You gotta get up on that.
It's not about the money.
It's not about the money for you. With hair like that, you don't need money.
Exactly.
Anyway, so where I was actually going with this was a big job left today, and I'm so proud of you.
I heard it left last night.
It did leave last night. Yeah, someone drove. So we have, anyway, so we put this engine in this like big box truck, crew cab, massive straight truck. It's their service truck for a big company out in Fenton, and
Wait, what company?
it's Fortress Foundations.
Oh,
That is a big truck.
It's huge.
It's a big
Oh,
truck.
yeah.
It's a big bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you wouldn't, as you know.
Yeah, she knows. So Chris, like jokingly yesterday, was like, "I'll fucking drive it home. I don't give a
I
shit."
wasn't joking.
And I'm like, "Sure, I don't care what you do. Like, go ahead, drive it home." He texts me, like, we're at baseball, obviously getting soaked rain.
Ugh.
I get this freaking message on Messenger, and he goes, "It made it." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" When I got home, he goes, "Fortress, it made it home." I'm like, "No fucking way you drove that home." So.
So what happened? I mean, what happened when you got home?
Okay, so I pulled into the driveway and I didn't see it, so I like
How
watched
did you not
around.
see it?
I didn't see, because the camper in the circle drive is sitting in front of the house. So like our camper's sitting in the top of the circle drive, and then we all park towards the front of the
Right.
house. So I didn't see it when I pulled in the first part.
Where'd
of
you
the
go, on the
driveway.
back side of the circle?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, you parked behind the camper.
So it's right
Yeah.
behind the camper, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
so I
okay.
like did one of these around the camper, and I was like, he said Kodiak, and it wasn't what I was thinking. So it had this big giant box on it, and I was like,
I bark from tomorrow.
I thought my brother was
There you go.
moving out, and I was like, oh.
You're like, hell yeah!
Yeah, I thought it was the neatest thing, and then I thought it was
How neat
him.
is that?
That's so neat, guys.
Me too.
It's pretty neat.
And so I did whatever, and then my brother came home last night. We were sitting in the camper because it's air conditioned, and we were just sitting there. And my brother comes in, and he goes, "What's up with this box truck in the driveway?" And Chris was sitting in the chair that's like closest to the door, but it's kind of tucked behind like the wall, the slide.
Yeah.
So my brother didn't see him. And he's like, "What's up with this box truck in the driveway?" And I said, "I don't know. What box truck are you talking about?" He goes, "There's a box truck in the driveway. Do you know why it's here?" And I said, "No." And our camper's blocking the driveway camera. Do me dirty like that.
Oh, finally the shades come
I
off.
was gonna see if his channel just lasts the rest of the podcast. The only one with the bud.
I don't need you, pussy.
Yes.
So I played it off. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, because he drives his work truck home, And I was like, I heard a noise and I thought it was you. And it turns out it was you. And he was like, well, there's this box truck just sitting in the drive and I can't even read it because it was dark out. And he was just like, what is it here for? And I said, Daniel, I don't know. I've been out here the whole time. I don't know. He was like, that's weird. I'm going to go look at the cameras. And right as he started to walk out, I was like, it's Chris's. And he popped his head all the way in the camper and he was like, oh, I didn't even see you. And I was like, yeah, Chris drove it home. And he was like, what the fuck?
So he was okay with it for like a second and then was like, wait,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Wait, fuck you, Chris.
My dad thought it was neat. My dad thought it was kind of neat.
What
He's
is
like,
that?
yeah. He was like, what was up with that truck you drove home yesterday? Because he watches the cameras religiously. Like, my dad will see him walking around the house, and he'll be like, nice hair. I see, you know what I mean?
I was literally playing fetch with the dog in the house. I got a text at fucking like 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Nice hair, asshole.
Oh, there's cameras in the
Is
house?
that what you
Cameras
said?
in the
Nice
house,
hair,
yeah.
asshole.
Oh my god. See, you guys
Your
should have
dad,
told me
wait,
that.
your dad has an obsession with curly hair, though.
My dad has an obsession
That's
with
because
Chris.
they have no hair.
No, when I was there,
Oh, yeah.
he kept playing with my hair and shit. He was, man, you're a curly head
He
little
gets-
fucker, aren't you? I'm like,
He
oh, big
gets
fucker,
too
but yeah.
comfortable too fast.
I don't care.
Too comfortable too fast.
So where
First
are
time
the
someone played with
cameras?
my hair in like a year.
We have one like in our living room, that big bookshelf on the wall. There's one up in the corner there. There's one in the kitchen window that faces in the driveway. There's one on the garage that points out to the front yard, but our camper's in the way.
Oh boy. Next time I go to pee, I'm gonna walk out with the do not disturb hat naked.
Next time he touches my hair, I'm just gonna grab his
But here's
ass.
the thing, the one in the living room doesn't record because it kept falling and it broke, so it
man.
doesn't record. It will only show you footage if you're watching it live, but that's it. Like it's motion sensor.
Just walk in the house and walk around in a circle with just your ass hanging out.
With just the ass.
Just your ass hanging out.
Did he ever say anything about Mike
Hmm?
mooning the camera over Memorial Day weekend?
No.
No?
We'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
No, but I can go back and find the footage because the one in the kitchen does record.
Okay.
Because he
Can
was.
you share it? Like,
Yeah.
if you find it, you can send it and share it to him?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I wonder if I
Because
should walk
remember
around
my
with a
dad was
strap
watching
on.
the cameras when you pulled out the
Who
cable?
was trying to put it
Oh,
on
yeah.
the other day?
I was trying to
Were
put it
you?
on the other day.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the dildo.
Yeah, but it's got no dildo.
I can
It's
take
just
the
a
Just a
dildo.
fucking harness.
The
I know,
dildo's
but
at
when you were
work.
trying to
I
put
know.
it on.
You're trying it out?
No, Matt was.
No,
Oh,
I'm gonna wear it
what?
around the house.
Ashley
I
was,
did that one.
Ashley was the OG.
Yeah.
I understand that. I was there.
Yeah, she's the OG.
I don't know. I could totally.
I was very uncomfortable asking you to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't like know her. Like
No.
that.
Yeah, you guys have only been there for a minute at that point.
Yeah. I can only imagine. you
Root was,
being like-
Root was still there. I'm like, Root, do this for you. He's like, no, I can't. Fuck.
No, because Chris, like, and it's a good thing
What
that
words just came out of his
probably
mouth?
Chris didn't ask, because Ashley probably would have been like, no, fuck you. But with, like, you guys, because she
Well, then-
didn't know
well,
you
then-
like
well, then I
that.
had to like add her on Facebook and then message her.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Here I am not getting my job done because I'm trying to get this planned.
Hi,
Doesn't
my
the
name's Chris.
notification
I work for your husband. Would you wear a strap on for Christmas?
I knew him.
I know, I'm just fucking around.
But no, the notification popped up and you know it just shows like a little bit and it says, "Hey, I have a favor." I'm like, "Okay." I open it and it's like, "We wear a strap on." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Sure.
It doesn't go back that far. The furthest it goes back is the 16th at
Really?
10:01 at night. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Damn.
That's a real shame.
We can do it again.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, Michael.
I know, I've
I
seen
had-
Mike's ass more than I've seen my own ass.
That's
in the
what I'm
last
saying,
6
like-
months.
I've literally seen Mike's ass more than mine, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have anything
Well, that's I got
there.
nothing to fucking show, but
I need to start doing squats.
okay, buddy.
Maybe I'll just start. that's how I should start walking around the house, just doing lunges. Like every time I walk, just lunge.
Rest in peace to your knees, though.
Ashley's gonna walk her like this.
Oh man.
I'm glad we got video today.
Yeah, we do. It's rolling. But yeah, so anyways, you completed a full job.
First one this year. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Slow
much.
clap, slow clap.
Congratulations on doing your job.
How did it feel?
Terrible.
I mean, I think you did pretty slow though.
Oh man.
I mean, the motor's in the truck like last Friday.
That's true. Andy and Mike's help.
Yeah.
But I think we worked on it 2 full days.
You wanna know what these sneaky motherfuckers are doing too? So the other day, I'm going through the computer and I'm like, who the fuck is on Shop Time? I'm like, who's on Shop Time? I click on it, it's Mike. I'm like, Mike's on Chris's job. So they come in for lunch and I'm like, hey motherfuckers, like, I appreciate the effort.
Made a bunch of money in this job. Why the fuck are you on Mike for your
Yeah. Like, but I guess that's how it was like before. I guess I changed things up front, so I guess I can't hardcore get mad at Mike. But I was like a little bit like snippy, and I think a customer was in there too, like a customer we know.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was. Oh, it was, I think it was Camp.
What an appearance to be made.
Yeah, it's on video, you dumbass.
That's James.
That's James. Yeah.
Hey.
He lives here, unwanted, you know. Oh, he's peeking back in, but you can't see him.
You're a dick, man.
But he's my dick.
What?
James, go to your truck or whatever you're doing, man. James had no idea it's recording.
No.
We should have just let him fool around.
We should have like.
Pick him to a dance or something.
Oh god.
Oh man, then we'll get pulled off YouTube and everything. First video going up, last one going up.
Fat guy dancing in the background.
That's where the views are going to come from.
I know, it's true. It's true.
I know. I feel like recording this.
I'm about to do one of those beer poster things.
What's
We're
the
going
beer
all
poster?
over. You ever seen
Oh my
You're on
god.
TikTok.
I'm about to do
Oh
one.
my
I'm
god.
about to do one.
I don't know what this is.
So these girls like post like bikinis and they post like
The
a
Budweiser
label
Yeah.
of beer behind their picture, you know, like proposed on a truck or something.
Yeah.
I'm about to fucking do one.
For yourself?
Huh?
For yourself?
For my TikTok.
I think Bill should do it.
Oh, yes.
Miller Lite.
Oh my god.
No.
If we could
the
get
girl
Vince
does
Bill.
it.
I know,
No,
but if Bill.
No, but it's
did it-
funny because a bunch of guys do it on TikTok and it's hilarious. With these
Oh.
overweight dudes in like a Speedo, like
God.
posting on a truck. All me.
God
All me.
bless.
Are you calling Bill overweight?
We're all overweight. Yes, Bill, if you're listening, you're a little overweight.
I think we all are.
That's
It's the dad
That's
bod.
it. It's the thing, dude.
I don't
Whatever.
have kids.
So just think.
Yeah,
you
mine's
need-
You have dogs.
Mine's
Yeah,
a father
dogs.
figure.
Yes.
Oh my
That's
god.
And he's back.
And he's back. James is back, everybody. He's wearing Reebok boxers, a nice pair of black shorts, some black socks.
Hey.
Oh, there it is.
That's the money shot. That's our news fucking skyrocket right
Views
there.
just skyrocketed.
Thank you, James,
Yeah.
for our followers.
Fuck you guys.
That's some moldy produce right there.
Hell, it is.
When was the last time you washed that ass?
I think he just showered.
Yeah, I think he did just shower.
Is it
Oh, he's
nice?
just cleaning himself.
The first time this month?
He does not shower frequently.
Yes,
No.
he does.
No, he does
he does
not.
not.
I feel like every night he comes over home, he does.
No.
No. Maybe.
I'm here like every day.
I know, but like I'm saying, like maybe twice a month.
No, I know for a fact he showered at least every day last week.
Cameron's with him.
What are you talking about?
I helped him scrub.
There's no way.
Yeah, because we all said something about his feet, and so he went in there and showered every night.
I don't think so.
Maybe he's just washing his feet.
Okay, maybe it's just that, but he's in the bathroom with the shower running, so to me,
Well-
that someone's taking a shower.
He's in the bathroom with the shower running and he's jerking off.
Whatever. I mean, okay, all I can attest to is James goes in the bathroom and the shower turns on.
You never
Dude.
used to like turn the shower on, turn the fan on, and smoke a joint or something? You ever done that?
Okay,
Nope.
I used to do that, yes. But I would know if that was going on. I'm pretty sure I'd probably be like,
What the fuck's wrong with you? Why didn't you just go outside to smoke a joint?
Just easier.
well, before it was legal, you can't just go outside and smoke a joint. Now you can.
Yes, you
I
can.
mean, you could.
Yeah, you could.
Where
we used to
we
smoke.
live-
We used to smoke on my roof all the time. We get on the roof of the porch.
Yeah.
We had windows that were right on the roof there, so we get out
Yep.
and then I worked at the hardware store when I was young, so we'd make bowls every day of different shit and go home and try them out.
Dude, remember the old zigzag like professional roller? Remember the one you like?
Oh, dude, I have one that's a little donkey, and you pull the head and it comes the little joint without the ass.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like a roller.
the push one.
Yeah.
So do you remember though, like the double finger roller
The
one?
little with the fabric.
Yeah, the white had the white. You put
Yeah.
all the stuff in there and then just.
That's old school. You guys know what we're talking about
I've never smoked.
You never smoked weed ever?
in your life?
Really? I don't care for weed. You've smoked weed, right?
Yeah, I
I
used
just
to
don't like the
smoke.
smell.
I used to smoke all the time.
You still do edibles, don't you?
Sometimes,
But you
only
smoke.
when my back hurts or my neck hurts, something I'll do edibles or I got like a little pen too.
Dude, I have a weed story. I don't think I've shared this weed story on the podcast.
Dude, I have a really good one story too.
Dude, well, I am not a weed person.
Me
Like,
neither. It fucks me up too bad.
Oh,
But
it's terrible. So a friend of mine, like obviously I have back problems, I have knee problems and shit, and I refuse to go to the doctor and have surgery. So I had a friend of mine. She's like, she has cancer, so like stage 4 cancer, and she's like, I asked her, I said, hey, do you have any like weed that would just help my pain and not get me high? Because I'm like, I'm not a weed person. She goes, yeah, I can get it to you in a pill. She goes, I'll just put a little droplet of THC in it. So I stopped by her house and she's like, here, take this. You won't be high. It'll just make the pain go away. I'm like, cool. So I take it.
But he didn't tell anyone he took it.
No,
That's
no.
the most
Hell
important
yeah.
part of this.
She told
Just walk in here like, what's up, bitch?
Well, no, she
No.
told me, like, I'm not going to get high. So I'm like, I don't need to tell you. Like, I shouldn't worry about it. So then it was like 6 hours later because edibles are way different, you know? So, like, 6 hours later, I fucking... what did I do? I was like, hey, I gotta take a shower or something. I don't know.
I don't know. You were sweating.
Oh, I was.
You're like, feel my heart. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you okay? Like, he's like, I'm gonna go take a shower, but I'm gonna lay down. I'm like, okay.
So then I laid down. I'll never forget this
He's
part.
like, how long has it been? I'm like, I don't know, like 5 minutes.
I'm like, I feel like I've been in there for hours.
I'm like, what the fuck? Are you okay?
So literally, Ashley and James are like about to take me to the hospital, and it dawned on me. I don't know. I completely forgot that I had
Yeah,
taken
still
it.
didn't tell me.
I
At
didn't
this
know.
point.
I was so high, I had no idea that I had taken it. And I'm like, we're like about to go to the hospital, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm stoned. Holy shit! And it was miserable. It was fun for like, oh yeah, I couldn't feel anything.
He was
Dude,
high
it's-
for like 2 days.
Yeah, it was miserable.
Like lasted forever.
But like the first night when I like you know how like when you smoke weed and you get like the little buzz, right? Well, you don't, but like you get the little buzz. No, it's like when they stick you with the Laden at the hospital with the edible shit, like how strong it was. And like you come up, you're so high, and then I just started like cracking like stupid jokes. I remember Joey was there, and I'm like, Joey, you're fat, and like just started making like mean digs, you know what I mean? And they're like, man, you're being kind of mean. And I was dying, like crying. I was laughing so hard, but it was miserable. And then I remember going to bed, and I'm like, all right, if I just fall asleep, I'm gonna wake up and it'll all be over. And like in the middle of the night, I would like grab Ashley's leg and be like, babe, are you?
Feel my heart.
Yeah.
Feel my heart. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out of my chest.
Yeah, I'm like, am I still alive? Am I still alive? Like, because I thought I was dead. You know how like when you're that high, you're like, oh fuck, I fucked up. And I was high for like 3 fucking days. And I don't think I've ever touched weed after that. It was terrible. Terrible.
It's a no from me, dog. No thanks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a pretty funny weed story. It's a little dirty, but so when me and my ex-fiance were together, she smoked kind of a lot. My brother smoked, my sister smoked. So we were out the house. They were smoking, and they got me to hit this joint a few times, And I could hit like a joint one time, and I'm like,
That's me.
dude, too much. Like when I smoked weed back in like high school, over 10 years ago, it was way different. Now it's like so strong. So I'm like super stoned, like I'm like dizzy. I'm like, I gotta lay down. So I go to my bed, and then me and her start fooling around. So I go down on her, right? And it's just like going. And I'm like, at one point I'm like, oh, like a gag. I was like, no, it wasn't bad, but I was like, I have acid reflux real bad, I was like, fuck. And then I kept, and then I kept going. And I like gagged again. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I think I'm gonna throw up.
And you're like super hot.
She's like, what the fuck? Get up here. It's the lowest thing, she like rub my back, give me water. But she said I was down there for like 40 minutes.
No way.
Swear. I don't know. I mean, I was so fucking stoned. I was like, why'd you let me do that?
Dude, that had to feel like hours.
Oh, it did. I was legit, I think I was falling asleep too.
You're like,
Yeah. So the next thing happened, I'm like curl over the bed like this, and she's like giving me water, like rubbing my back. I was like, God, I'm
like
so...
putting a cold towel.
Yeah, dude, I was so fucked up. Oh man, that's why I don't smoke weed, because that's just bad.
Yeah. Well, like, so funny. Speaking of being high, so Ashley's brother, not James, the one you guys just saw his ass, but Rob has to get his wisdom teeth out, and so I guess. Well, I had my wisdom teeth out like, I don't know, what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be like 4 or 5 years ago. And I guess Rob told his wife, was like, hey, I can't, like, all the girls at the dentist are super hot, and I don't want to have my wisdom teeth out. because I've heard of what guys do, you know, when they come off the anesthesia and they wake up and they hit on all these girls. So James actually, he took me to get my wisdom teeth out, and I guess when I was on my way home. So I don't remember hitting on all the nurses. Ashley says I hit on all the nurses whenever I'm
every
shot
time
up.
when he has kidney stones, every time. Ugly, beautiful, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Pussy's pussy at that point, right?
You know who I am?
Just touch it.
Yeah.
Just,
Well,
just
actually,
look at it right.
wait, I have a story about that too, but let me finish the dentist story. So we're on our way home, and apparently I hit on all the nurses on the way out. James had to help me get in the car. Are you two playing footsie right now?
No, I don't know what he's doing.
No,
Oh.
he told me to look at it, so I'm looking at it.
Oh.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know what the fuck he's looking at right now.
So I hit on all the nurses. James had to like force me in the car because I was like, I'm fine, I can walk. And so James had to like force me in the car, and then it was right by the Harley dealership, and I'm like, James, let's go. I'm buying a new fucking Harley right now. And James obviously didn't take me there because that would be a real bad. Could you imagine taking me
I
there?
don't know if they'd sell you a Harley.
I don't know, but just like, could you imagine James being like
They
that?
don't give a shit.
I feel like morally, a sales guy would be like, dude, like,
Like,
come
bro,
on.
Depends on the sales guy.
I
That's
just
fucked
had my
up.
wisdom teeth out,
Yeah,
man.
that's just fucked up. Like, can you imagine making that sale next day? That guy that sold it to the fuck out of money bought the bike.
And he rode it home.
You wrote it on your own.
So James gets me all the way home. We had this like shit beater fucking 4-wheeler at the house. I hop on that bitch, just take off, start banging bitches, jumping down the road and shit. 4-wheeler broke down. James had to come get me in the minivan, and then as soon as I got home too, I smoked a cigarette. I'm like, I'm smoking a cigarette right now. I can't feel nothing. And yeah, so I can imagine where Rob's a little nervous to do that. But the best story I have is when I had kidney stones. I think it was the first time I had kidney stones, and so I told the doctor. Well, the anesthesiologist came and he's like, he took my blood pressure and everything. He's like, hey, you have high blood pressure? I'm like, no, this is my first surgery, dude, and it's on my dick. So imagine how I feel. So he's like, oh, you'll be fine, dude.
Is this your kidney stones or your vasectomy?
Kidney stones.
Okay.
No, those are a whole other story.
Yeah, I could keep going with.
That was a good one too, though.
That was. I'll tell that one after.
We have snowballed from the topic we were on.
What, of you finishing a vehicle
Yes.
at work?
No, we're talking
This is
about.
how it always happens.
Isn't it funny how anything the subject of Chris always just somehow goes
It disappears.
away? It's crazy
It's
how
like,
it works.
Woo,
Like last week when the topic that he doesn't want to talk about just magically went away and he was
I know.
completely fine with it.
Yeah, and it's not worth it because then we'll just have like long pauses of like,
Well,
What do you want me to tell you?
I don't know.
Like, yes, eventually, yes, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna
Sometime
happen.
soon, probably.
Ooh, probably.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up for anything.
You know what I did tell him real quick, and then I'll go back to my doctor stories. But I did tell him like, what are you gonna do if Shannon just be a dick? Is like, no.
Actually, I was the one who said
Oh,
that.
yeah,
you waited too long.
Yep.
I'm like, I could
No.
just see her just being like, no thanks.
Get your ass off the fucking ground. Don't make me look like an idiot.
This is very unbecoming.
First she just goes, that's neat.
Grabs a ring. How neat is that?
Oh,
It's out the diamond, by the way it is.
we all love you, Chris.
Cry.
We all love you. Alright, so anyways, back to, I guess I'll go back to kidney stones. So, I told the anesthesiologist, I'm like, hey, my dad always told me, for surgeries, like, you gotta knock me out hard. Like, real hard. He goes, oh, okay, yeah, everybody says that. And I'm like, no, I don't think you understand. My dad's woke up in, like, every surgery he's ever been in. So, we get to the operating room, and he goes, he's like, alright, count down from 10. So I'm like, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, get all the way to 1. He looks at me and he goes, you still awake? I'm like, yeah.
You remember all of it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So he goes, no fucking way. Like, they were getting ready to start cutting me open and, like, work on me and shit. And I'm like, dude, I'm still here, bro. Like, I couldn't barely move anything, but, yeah.
We got the camera on right now.
I was like, I can't move anything, but,
And we're flagged.
yeah, there we go. Matt fucked it up, guys.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. So anyway, so he's like, all right, I'm gonna give you another round. He goes, this will knock you out. He goes, count down from 5. And I'm like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm still there. And he's like, are you still fucking awake? Like, I'm like, yeah, dude. So he's like, all right, this is the last one. He goes, I can't give you any more. And so I'm like, okay. I'm like, sweet. So I count down, and I'm like, 5, 4, and I could tell, like, shit started fading out, you know? And I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. And I remember they pulled the sheet off me, and all these nurses come over top of me, and I'm like, if it works, use it, guys. And everybody was cracking up laughing, and I passed the fuck out. But, well, dogs are here now, so.
Just a pop.
Oh, just a pop. So, then I'll go to my vasectomy story.
There's a lot of stories about you.
Yeah.
I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
Ooh,
There's
fucked
our
up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Come on, guys.
Shannon fucked it all up. Crazy dogs.
Oh, God.
Man, we really fucked up this time, didn't
I'm so sorry. Okay, wait. The ball.
we? Slight intermission, guys.
We're
For the
gonna take a
dogs.
pause and thank our sponsors.
Yeah, well,
I never know.
I am so glad we're recording this time.
Right.
This is like shenanigans. We got Mason's like, Dora, pinch it! Yeah.
James comes up, what the fuck is going on?
He's just like, what the fuck?
At that moment, she knew. She fucked up.
Listen, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Oh, I didn't think
He
it was
told
gonna
me to
be
go get the
that.
dog, so I
Well, I
went.
figured he'd come and sit in the chair like he normally does.
Well, he wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay, back to your.
Alright, so
The vasectomy story.
now that we've heard from our sponsors, we'll get back to it. So,
King of beer.
yes, the King of Beer, Budweiser. I'm sure the guys would love if you send a couple of cases to the shop. The address is 10560 Enterprise Drive, Davisburg, Michigan 48350. Thank you, guys.
That was professional.
It was.
That was good.
That was good. Matt Media Group. Thanks, bye. Alright, so my vasectomy. So I go in, it's the doctor who's always done my kidney stones. I'm like, sweet. Go in there, he's like, hey, we're gonna do some lidocaine. I'm like, I don't do well with lidocaine. I was not thrilled at all about the lidocaine. He's like, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm like, no, I don't think you get it. Like, I like pass the fuck out with lidocaine, like all the time. And
didn't know
so
you were
he
asking.
gets working on me, and obviously I'm nervous to begin with. So, well, I guess the first thing that happened was the nurse that came in. So I'm talking to her. She's like, "Hey, take your pants off. Did you shave your balls? All this shit, you know, because you have to like shave, like perfect. Like everything has to be perfect, dude. Like no ingrown hairs and stitches, you know." So anyways, girl comes in. She's talking to me, and she looked familiar. And I'm like, "Where the fuck do I know you from?" And shit. And she's like, "All right, take your pants off. This, that, and the other thing." And she comes back in. She grabs my chart, opens it, and goes, "Matt, how you been?" And I'm like, "Oh my god,
How
like
uncomfortable.
you know me," and I'm sitting here naked with a 1-inch penis hanging out because I'm terrified.
That's
that,
not
like-
why I was wanting
Well, no, but I'm like terrified.
It's a little chilly in those offices. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, maybe 3/4 of an inch then, I guess. But you tried, Chris. You tried. But anyway, so she's like, "Man, how have you been?" And like started talking to me, and then I realized, oh shit, I went to high school with this girl. Like, this is lovely. And she goes, "All right, I gotta tape your penis to your stomach now." So
Good luck.
I'm like,
I'm gonna need a long piece of tape.
I'm like, "Hey, you want to go out for a second? Let me shake this motherfucker try to get moving." But no, she tapes my dick to my stomach, and
They don't do that while you're under?
nope. Well, you're awake for the whole thing. For
You
vasectomy.
are?
Yeah, you don't go under. No, that's an
That's just local anesthesia.
yeah, local. You're in the office. There's no surgery, no hospital, nothing. They do that right in the office. And let me tell you, when he cauterizes the fucking tubes, the smell, it's like,
Ugh.
whew, and you
But
see
no
like,
more babies.
yeah, and then you see like smoke coming from your balls, and you're like, woo, you know.
What a day.
Yeah. So anyway, she tapes my dick to my stomach. He comes in and he gives me the lidocaine, and I like instantly I knew, like, here we go. like started getting hot.
Amateur hour.
Yeah, Chris is an amateur over there.
Fucking
With,
shit together.
they call him the breeze, but he can't even hold it in his hand.
2 fucking beers.
I've got the spinnies, guys, but I
can't hold my big.
Yeah. So I start getting like hot and sweaty, and she kind of like looked at the doctor and she's like, "All right, I'm gonna leave. Are you guys good?" And he kind of gave her that like, you know, like the discreet like, "No, you need to stay." And I'm like, "How white am I?" She comes back over, like I see her, she goes and wets a little towel, and she comes over to me and she's like, "You doing all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, how white am I?" She goes, "You look like a fucking ghost." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's really hot here right now." And he's just going to town on my fucking balls, like nothing's ever happened. And here's this girl from high school that I know that's talking to me about her kids and Mount Holly and snowboarding and all this shit. And I'm about to pass out. She's got a towel on my head, like pretty much like holding my hand so I don't pass out, because she's like, squeeze my hand, squeeze my hand, squeeze my hand, like trying to get me to like pump up blood flow. Yep, just bullshitting with me while I'm getting a vasectomy. And then, so he gets all done. He's like, "Hey, look, this is the best one I've ever done. This is the best looking vasectomy I've ever done. Come look at this. This is a good set of balls." I'm like, so of course, she goes down there and peeks, you know. She's like, "Yeah, that one looks good. They look
I haven't
good."
seen those since high school.
Oh, whatever.
Damn.
Whatever. That never happened. So, anyways, so he finishes up and everything.
That you know of.
Yeah, at least that I know of. I was pretty conscious in high school, so. Anyways, so he finishes up, gets me all ready to go. And I think they came out, because Cameron took me to this. They came out and they said I was done, right?
Kinda.
Kinda?
Well, he's done. He's relaxed for a couple minutes. He about passed out back there.
Yeah.
I was like, great. It was like an hour. I'm sitting this way here. I'm like,
Well, yeah, because she's back there and like.
and that was
you
during
know,
COVID, so I had a fucking mask on.
Yeah. Well, that was cool too, because I was like, it was like, as soon as he shot me with it, I'm like, this mask is coming off. I don't give a fuck what you say. And he's like, "I don't give a shit. Pull it off, whatever." I'm like, so it was like 45
That
minutes.
phone, like,
Yep. Oh yeah, so I'm sitting there, and finally she's like, "All right, you're looking a little better. You got a little color in you." She's like, "You want to try to get up?" And all this, you know, I'm still naked from the waist down, and the whole time for the hour that she's just sitting there talking to me, and she's like, "All right, you want to try to get up?" She pulls tape off my dick. I go to sit up, and I'm like you know when the whole room just spins? So that's what it was like. The whole room spun, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I like laid right back down, and she's like, "Oh fuck." She's like, "All right, sit here some more." She kept getting the cold water and stuff, and then I could tell like I was right there, like I was spotting out. And then next thing I know, she's like, "All right, I'll be right back." And I'm like literally seeing spots, like I'm fading out. And she comes back and she got
she
fucking,
salted you, didn't
oh
she?
yeah, ammonia. She got me with the ammonia salt. And holy fuck, I like jumped out of that fucking chair. I'm like, "Woo!" And she's like, "Feeling better?" I'm like, "No, I thought you just killed me." Like, you can't do that to me and not tell me. But she's like, "Dude, you were passed the fuck out." She's like, "You were gone." She's like, "We had to get you back up because you got to get the fuck out of here. Like, we got to go."
Oh my god.
Yep. And then I totally came home and didn't listen to the doctor, and Cameron put 2 holes in my boat, and we put some lights on it.
So that was that night or the next day?
No, that was
The
like
next
the
day.
next
That was the next day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to take it easy, you know, like not swing your leg over a boat
But
for a
you
week.
didn't take it.
And the whole time he was going, "Oh, fuck my ball." Yeah, she's like, "Get the fuck out of the boat."
Dude, the worst thing though, like I was religious about the ice. Like
Super.
I was super religious.
about
They're like, you need to do 24 to 48 hours, like ice all the time. Like I slept with the ice, all day. I fucking double underwear and had bags of ice down there, and it helped like a ton. Except for the one night I woke up and I like thought I pissed myself because the bag broke open, and I'm like, "Woo, this is fun." So you gotta get out of bed, and you're like, "Oh fuck my nuts," you know.
Are you taking notes for when you get yours?
No.
How many chitlins are you guys gonna have before you?
4.
0? You want to get a vasectomy before you have any?
I really don't want kids.
You don't want them like at all.
Really, no.
But if it happened,
Other
would you
people-
be upset?
I don't know what I would do. I mean, kids are
Hi.
Cameron's just checking if there's tears running down.
Any input over there in the corner?
So if it happens, it happens.
I know, but what? I guess I know you want kids.
Mm-hmm.
At least one. I need a mini-me in my life.
The last thing the world needs another one of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, they do.
The motherfucker come out with curly hair and a mullet.
Other people's kids are great. Having my own does not sound appealing. Abel, great time.
Oh,
Of
for
child
sure.
of my own? No.
Well, they don't go away. They are wonderful though, in small
I'm
increments.
sure they are. I'm sure they are.
In small increments.
I mean, I
It's
love
because
all of my
they
kids.
don't go away.
They don't. They don't go away like ever. I feel like they're never. Luke's never going away. Luke is going to live with his mother till the day he dies. He'll never move out, ever. Mason will be fucking gone at 18. He'll be just like me.
Then back.
Yeah, then he'll come back at like 26 with like a couple kids from a couple different girls.
I don't know. Mason's a little homebody.
He is a little
that's
bit
true.
of a
He doesn't-
homebody.
Yeah, he likes being home.
I have a feeling Abel's gonna be like the bad motherfucker. That's like my host. He's just gonna be a bad little motherfucker. Like slinging it on a wakeboard, slinging it on a dirt bike. Just gotta start him young with no fear and just like get him out there flipping by 4 and then Mason will cry in the boat. Just kidding. It's a joke, guys.
Is it though?
Shh, he's in the other room, God.
Anyways, kids are
Anyways.
great. But
I think kids are wonderful.
nannies are cool too.
Nannies are cool. Especially if they're hot, right, Cameron?
It's not bad.
I can't afford that.
Not if she's 20.
Too young, not bad.
Yeah,
You know what they say? You can window shop, you just can't try it on.
that's right. You can look, you can touch.
No, you
You just
can't
can't
touch
put it on
No,
you.
no, no,
No
don't touch it.
bringing them to the airport.
Don't touch it.
Yeah. No flights available in that age group.
That's right.
You can afford
You
a
must be
nanny.
this tall to ride this
No.
ride.
You don't think you can afford a nanny?
No.
Why? It's probably cheaper than a cleaning lady.
I can barely afford to live myself.
Cleaning lady?
You don't know
I have a
about the cleaning lady?
I have a cleaning lady.
You don't know about Chris's cleaning lady?
No.
Oh, yeah, his
Oh.
too. Same cleaning lady, same chick.
Yeah.
Matt pays for it, so.
It's just a once a week thing, I promise.
Yeah.
I don't understand. What is happening?
Cleaning lady.
Cleaning lady.
Right.
I have a cleaning lady.
Okay.
Chris is a cleaning lady.
Okay.
I pay for Chris's cleaning lady.
Okay.
She cleans his area once a week.
All right.
That's it. There's nothing else to know.
What?
I feel like she's totally missing it.
It probably is.
All right.
Put some less about me.
Okay.
You didn't see this.
I'm not gonna listen to you.
I know you're right.
We could totally let your cleaning lady clean Chris's area, so she'd do it.
I'm okay.
Chris gets it. Fuji House Spa.
Housekeeping, let me jerk you off.
Oh.
Give me your pillow
Yeah,
first.
now you get it.
Hey, you know what? Better her than me.
Wow.
But if this were like a real thing, I guarantee, because you guys are the same person, like literally. If I were like, babe, she's hot, I'd fuck her. Go ahead then, whatever. Do whatever the fuck you want.
That's what makes you happy.
But if I were like, hey babe, I fucked her because you told me to. Get the fuck out! Fuck you! You piece of shit! Fuck
But you said to do it.
Yeah. You weren't giving me no pussy. I went to the neighbor's house.
Have fun with our neighbors.
Fuck that. Maybe across the street. I don't think she's that great either. I've never seen her like closer than 30 foot.
The ones-
Closer than across the road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No?
Chris doesn't know.
I don't know. Well, could you imagine if they
no. Well,
listened
my
to this
dog
podcast?
ran over there into their house.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
I got a good look at her.
Forgot about that.
Oh, man. James would hit it. James would hit
James,
anything.
anything that walks.
Yeah.
We had this conversation today with my brother. So we moved my sister Father's Day, right? So it's my sister, my brother, and me in my truck with the trailer.
Nope.
And Carson said something to my brother, like kind of like, because him and his girlfriend just broke up. And she's like, what?
Again?
Yeah, like what is your deal? Like what is your type? I'm like, Connor's type? Tits in a vagina. And Connor's like, yeah, I pretty much get drunk and bang like a 3 or better.
Oh, my God.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like, dude, this girl, she could have a peg leg and missing a tit and Connor would still fucking.
Oh, for sure.
It's like, dude,
No,
Oh,
James got a thing for like the lesbian looking girls.
Like that might want to bang him in return.
Yeah. When you say like he likes the more
Like dykey.
like
So
not
you're
dykey
Masculine?
but kind of butchy, you know.
telling me
Like
that dildo
masculine?
that I bought you
What?
is gonna get some use.
I don't know. I don't know if James has got a very very hairy ass.
I don't know what you're talking about. I already
fuck?
put that dildo on Matt's ass.
Yeah, Chris
On
fucking
Christmas.
made his mouth hit the table with that bitch.
What?
What?
Wait, I was like, hold on a minute. Hold on.
No.
Were you there for that? The
No.
shop?
No,
Oh, dude, I slapped it on the table. I said, $100, your mouth hits the table. And he thought
I
about
did
it.
think about it.
You know what he goes? He goes, it's dirty. He goes, I have to clean it. It's dirty.
Shannon's face right now is disgusted.
Well, everybody can see it right now. So,
I
Oh.
mean, $100 is $100.
He colored the tip of the black Sharpie at Christmas.
yeah, I know.
I don't remember why I did that.
I couldn't tell you.
Budweiser.
Yeah,
Spinnies.
no spinnies.
So how do you say, because I love the way Shannon, like, talks about your spinning, like the way she says, I have the spinnies. Is that how you say it?
That's 100% how he said
Do,
it.
do you have the wine, like, babe, I have the spinnies.
Baby, that's a spinning.
He laid on the bed. He goes, I have the spinnies. I have the spinnies.
Because I
Hold
left,
on.
I left here,
I'm
didn't I? Or no, I
spinning.
left the shop.
Yeah,
'Cause
that was the
night
Sean night.
put gas in his truck. And I had,
Hopefully he doesn't listen or he's not going to be a friend anymore.
he'll still
She
show
doesn't
up.
listen.
I know. He doesn't support us. We made that clear yesterday.
Oh,
Gosh.
right. What a douche.
Yeah.
Him and his wife. Fuck you too, Krista.
Oh, man. Woo! Shots fired.
Wait, what did he do yesterday?
He sat at the other team's dugout.
Well, yeah, because he went to watch his neighbor.
Other than one of his friends'
Other than-
kids?
Yeah.
With two of his friends
His
coaching?
two of his best friends.
He came over a couple times.
Oh, to smoke a cigarette by his truck.
Yeah. To smoke so he didn't look like the bad parent over there with
Right.
his fancy friends. Fucking bougie motherfucker. He put you to shame.
Yeah.
I'm not even that bougie.
Bougie.
Look at Shannon's again, like,
Yeah.
please.
I think Cameron's the bougiest.
Cameron is a little
Everybody
bougie.
here.
Yeah.
Cameron puts it a different way. It's not bougie. He just likes the finer things. in life.
I like
But
nice
if
shit.
you look at the boat and the camper,
So
you're
do
pretty
I.
fucking bougie too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And really, the only thing that I'm bougie about is like the shit I use every day. My clothes, my feet,
See,
shit like
My
that.
feet.
Yeah.
I don't even give a shit about
Like
my
boots,
clothes.
like boots and shoes and stuff. Like I wear nice ass boots and shoes.
Yeah,
They're comfortable.
$200 flip flops.
Whatever, they're
That's-
comfy.
do you have them on right now?
No, these are $6 Walmart ones.
Oh.
That's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
crazy.
So when you see $180 flip flops on Amazon, your mind gets to going like, why are
No.
these so much? Should I really try these?
No, I see
No.
the price and I go,
So
fuck
are
that.
they amazing?
They are very. Matt put them on.
They are nice. They're a little
See,
bit
because
bigger,
like Matt bought me these pair of boots that were $400, and
Okay,
I'm
you
like, what
bougie
the
ass.
fuck? What? No, he's bougie. He bought them. I'm like, why the fuck would you spend that much money? But they're amazing,
See? That's why I buy expensive like clothing and stuff because
Are
it's
so
comfortable
comfortable.
too.
and they keep my feet warm.
So are my $15 basketball shorts.
Huh?
My $15 basketball
I got
shorts are
these
comfortable, too.
at Plato's Closet. They're American Eagle. They were
Okay.
$2.
I can't do
These are smart wool.
Somebody
They're
else
not
wore them, I can't
expensive.
do it.
I made my
What?
It's-
I got a Snickers
at
ice
least
cream
my
bar.
Pants
What?
like
You
I had
can't
the,
do-
like the clothes you gave me. I had to wash them twice before I wore them.
I never even wore those
I still
clothes.
washed them.
Oh yeah, he washes everything before he wears them.
Like even new clothes?
Yes, he will
I
take the
do.
tags off and
I
throw them
do.
right in the wash.
Oh, not me.
I
I
wash
mean,
new
you're
clothes.
supposed to.
I do. I wash new clothes. Not jeans, but shirts.
Even
Do you
socks.
wash new underwear and stuff?
Socks and
No,
underwear.
socks, underwear, and jeans I don't, but shirts I do.
Socks, I
guess
feel like you're ruining them.
Socks on occasion I don't. Like I guess
You're ruining the whole
That's
point of
wrong.
getting new underwear and socks.
That's
Yeah,
why.
like they feel so
Like that's
fresh,
the
so
freshest
clean.
you're gonna get on ever feels when they're brand new. It's like sheets.
Yeah.
I like
It's
My
like
mom
sheets.
bought you socks and I opened up the
If
pack
you
and I
bought
said, do you
brand new
want a pair?
sheets-
And you said, no, I want to wash them first.
Chris, you bought brand new sheets when you wash them before you put on the bed.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm weird about sitting
That's
on other
psychopathic.
people's beds.
What?
I'm weird about sitting on other people's beds.
Why?
Because bad stuff happens on beds.
No good stuff happens on beds.
I know, but not for my little rear end hiney to sit on.
I didn't realize you were fucking butt ass naked. That's what
Well, no, I'm just
I
saying.
have to go home to wash my pants now.
right?
I'm just saying.
I said I
like,
came to bed. I'm washing my jeans.
I'm just weird about like.
You're
When
right,
you
yes.
told us to try it, your back, he's like, this is
I was like,
weird.
I don't know, because I don't sit on people's beds. Like I'm just that
Ever.
person.
That bed is brand new.
I know.
Like literally, you laid in it after I had it for like a week.
But I'm kind of with you on that.
Did you break it in that week?
No.
Like when I
Yeah.
was at, like
No.
when
Did you
Ashley
whack
was
off
in there
it?
one time, I was like, Ashley,
Maybe
can I
twice.
sit on your bed? And she was like, yeah, I don't care. And I was just
A
like,
day.
okay, like trying not to be weird about it, you know?
Yeah.
It is weird.
Yeah,
I
I think
mean, I
it's a
agree.
little weird. Cameron's not that
Like-
person, dude. Cameron's like the one.
Cameron's like,
with-
just if we come home, he's laying in our bed watching TV. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't care.
Cameron don't give a fuck.
No, one day, was I watching Ziggy or something?
Yeah, and he fell asleep.
I was leaving your bed, like, I'm doing midnight, I was like, fuck, where am I
James is laying next to you. You're like, who is this fine pizza? Ah!
at? Nah, I would have rubbed him.
James didn't live there at that point.
Oh yeah, James wasn't here. Or else James is grubby ass to be
I
watching.
mean, those beds don't bother me. Like I said, whatever.
I don't know. I just like.
I'm not gonna get pregnant.
Well, I know that, but I also don't want to be like,
You might.
you know, hey, I just touched your fucking cum in your veg juice, and now I'm like, oh man, wipe my
Hey,
face.
have you had sex or smoked a cigarette after you're done?
Yeah.
So every time someone touches that door handle?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
But
Now-
it's like different.
It's
Fucking
different. Chris is about to go over there and fucking look at it.
I'm just saying, I mean,
I get your point. I do think it's a little different.
It's
but.
different, but
All right, this is my last topic, and then we gotta cut it short.
Still haven't finished the first topic.
No, we haven't.
no, this has been a good one, though. So
This
that's all right.
has been a great
This has been a good
podcast.
one.
This was we're the Lena Wees.
Yeah.
Since the shop is not here today.
The Lena Wees, man.
Oh,
we
stop.
are the OG Lena Wees.
You just said it with so much confidence last week, and I'm
Yeah.
like, in Lenawee County?
Yeah. Lena Wee.
Oh,
Yosemite, motherfuckers.
Oh, stop. It's humid.
Humider.
It's getting humider outside today. I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's getting humider. All right, so last topic. I know where Cameron's gonna stand on this, but
Oh.
because he's gay, but it's okay.
No.
Wait.
No. Don't
I'm
worry
gay?
about it. No, yes.
Just a little bit.
All right, let's go. What's the topic?
All right, here we go. So, do you
Come on, motherfucker.
do you think that you would be better at sucking a guy's dick because you know what you want?
Absolutely, 100%.
whoa.
Holy
100%.
shit!
No,
I
listen.
didn't ask if it was gay. I guess.
It's,
But
no, listen. I'm not saying I'm sucking a dick, but I'm saying if I had to, I'd be better.
you'd be good at it.
Yep.
You'd be better.
100%.
Kind of like how lesbians are like, I like girls because they know
Yeah,
what they
it's
want.
like nobody, I'll say it straight up, nobody will give you a hand job like you can give yourself.
I disagree.
No, you can't. You
Although-
can't disagree with that.
Listen, no, I
How do you
can.
disagree?
Dude, it takes me like an hour to give myself a fucking hand
Well,
job.
you're fucking up.
Dude, even if I powered out, I'm like, "Ugh!" Like dying, dude.
You're fucking up.
maybe you're going too fast.
I don't know. I do like it like that, like, you know.
Get the twist.
Yeah, the twist or like the two hands sometimes, like
Two
you know,
hands.
the
fit
most-
two hands.
I can't fit two hands
Barely.
on my dick.
No,
No,
Have you
fuck
seen?
no.
Look at these hands. They're tiny. Come on.
I do it like this.
We're talking about when they're jerking off, not when someone's.
Oh, I don't use two hands. I can't fit two of my hands.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I.
You ever seen like the baby doll hands, like little,
Yeah.
two of those?
But no, I'm saying like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like she can do it better than I can. Either that or maybe it's just maybe it's just more
Nice thing you ever
enjoyable.
said.
Yeah.
All year.
So
The year's not over. You have time.
yeah, no.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I would kind of agree with you there. I just
Right.
made that up today. Like I was literally on the phone with Rob from Fenton Express one night.
Oh, he's hilarious, dude.
I don't know. I've been busy.
That
The
guy's
last
funny.
3,
The last 3 days of this year, I've been pretty fucking busy.
4, yeah, the last 4 working days, I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the office, so I don't
I
know
know.
what you've been doing.
I know, so he finished his fortress today. Right?
Okay, let's finish this story about
That's so-
finishing the truck.
If you don't, he's gonna be really, really upset.
I know. So
I want my credit.
I go in the back, and he did a phenomenal job. Great job.
Just took a long ass time.
But, so I
Somebody
go
would
in the
show
back.
up to work on time, would stay at work, I wouldn't have to be in the office.
Oh, whatever.
Perks of being
Anyways,
the owner.
yeah. Anyways,
Hey, I'm
so
gonna run to Kroger to go get lunch and then spend an hour at Kroger.
I've never
That's
spent
because
an
he's
hour
going
in
to
Kroger.
the thing across the street to visit his strippers.
There it
It's
is.
my hooker.
Gotta feed the hookers.
Yeah. But anyway, so like, I don't know, he finished like test drive. He would do like little test drives this morning and stuff. So he was sticking with it. And then like 10:30, 11:30, I go back there and I see Chris is like, he's done, right? And Mike's cleaning up his area because Mike had to push trucks in, right? So Mike cleaned Chris's workspace.
That was
Chris is
awfully
back
nice
there.
of him.
That's nice.
Yeah, Chris is back there. I see him. He's got his tools. He's wiping off every individual socket.
Yeah.
He's like,
Killing time. Almost time to go.
yeah, polishing those nails. And then he was so upset because so he totally would have milked all day of today without touching a truck, just kind of like floating and like, hey, I'm over here, help Mike for a second. You know, like, hey.
Supervising.
Oh, he totally would have. Don't let him lie to you. And I'm like, hey, dude, you want to go look at that Duramax at like 2:30? So then like 3:30, I go out there and I can just tell like Chris is just so mad. Like he's like, why'd you give me a Duramax electrical job? Like
It
I
wasn't
don't
even the fucking
understand.
effect of the Duramax.
That's
That's fucking
Bill's
electrical
job.
shit.
Yeah, he's like, that's Bill. Bill does the electrical. I'm like, Bill has done so much fucking electrical lately. Like, and then I always feel so bad because like, so I'll come back there, and I always give them like their time, right? So I go back, and I am wrong a lot. It does happen. Like there is a process of elimination.
We went over this today.
I know.
I don't listen to you, you don't listen to me.
I know, it's whatever. But anyways, so like Bill, when I'm like, hey dude, how the batteries? Bill's like, oh fuck. And then like today when you're like, I don't understand this, and this, and this, and this. And I'm like, hey, pull the relay and fucking jump start, see if it'll go that way.
Well, I knew it was going to. There was just nothing was. Everything
You
else
sound so
before
pathetic.
it was fucked.
Yeah. Dogs.
It is fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still fucked. But anyways, that's besides the point of like, you totally would have milked today. You would have messed
I mean,
with the
you work hard
RV.
for 4 days. You deserve 1 day to milk.
Yeah, he would have messed with the RV.
With Saturday and Sunday in between. Oh my
Yeah,
And Friday and Monday.
yeah. Oh, and he's mad about we're taking Friday off and it's unpaid.
Why are you mad about that?
Why?
Because I need the money, fool.
You ain't gonna do shit on Friday anyways, you were there.
Yeah, so he needs the money to not do anything. on Friday.
You know.
That's what we were talking about. Like, Chris was like, well, we could come in, we could clean and stuff. I'm like, you mean Bill and Mike and Dan can clean while you sit up front? And both Bill and Mike, and like Chris's face was like, I fucking hate you right now. Shut your fucking mouth. And Bill goes, yep, that's what you do.
One liner.
And then Mike goes, no, we'll make Dan clean and we'll all sit in the office on Friday.
Oh my god.
But
Poor Dan.
Yes, I will bring Mike beer Friday.
You're not working for
you're not working Friday.
I am working Friday.
Which I love.
It's still unpaid, that dipshit.
If I plug in, I'm getting paid.
Bat.
Dude, I'm gonna shut all the breakers off.
You
I
act
like
like I
how
don't know
it
where the
was
fuse
Matt
panel
told
is.
me
You can
about
pull the
Friday.
breakers out of the
Yeah, I'm gonna
box.
pull them out.
It's not hard to.
I'll fucking
Okay,
go.
okay, you need money that bad. You're not going to fucking Home Depot and buying all new breakers.
Let me spend $300 on breakers so I can get paid $200.
I'll go next door to Jimmy's and get some fucking breakers.
He ain't gonna be working Friday.
Fuck no.
You act like it's hard to cut through drywall.
Oh, please.
That sounds like if you put this much effort into getting a truck done, you guys would be able to move
We'd
trucks.
be millionaires right now.
Oh my god.
It's very difficult to move trucks through one door.
He's got something to complain about.
He has something
Am I wrong?
for
You're not
everything.
wrong. But you do. You have
We
something
would,
for
we
everything.
would flow so
Oh.
much more with at least one more door.
Our
Put a hole in
business
the wall.
expert over here, Chris.
I said
Seeley.
the other day we put a door in. You're like, no.
Dude, it's like fucking $3,000.
You
just
don't
for
even
the
need
door.
another door. You just need to make that door 6 foot wider.
Yeah, if you can make it, if you could just put another panel,
16-foot
double
door.
door. Yep.
16 foot door.
Yep,
Sure.
you'd be fine.
So that's a 12. That's 10 foot, isn't
It's
it?
10 foot.
Yeah, 16 foot door. You'd
It's
be,
12 by 10.
Yep, 16 foot by 12. You'd be good.
That's 12 by 14.
It ain't 4.
It's not 12. No, it's not 14.
It's not 12 wide.
No.
You put a dually in there. You
It's-
got a foot on each side. Dually's 8
It's
foot wide.
12 foot tall. It is not
This is
14.
interesting.
Yeah, dually's 8 foot wide. You get a foot on each of the fenders.
I'm sorry, my eyes aren't fucking tape measures.
Mine are.
Clearly. Big's my penis.
Huh?
What?
2 1/4. Hard.
Wait, and the judges say.
Accurate.
Oh!
Nailed it.
Ding, 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 ding.
Micrometers never lie.
All right. So, anyways, guys, I think that's it for tonight. Still like, comment, share. I guess we could say subscribe now, right?
Yeah, we put this on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Send us emails for
Is
content.
this going on your personal account, or is this going to be a separate Mad Diesel account?
Oh, we have Matt Diesel podcast account.
Yeah, I got a Mad Diesel podcast account. So, anyway, so like, comment, subscribe. Email us at maddieselperformance1@gmail. Anything you guys want to hear. Yes, it is the number 1, not ONE spelled out. So,
Yeah, clearly any topic's like not off limits.
yeah, any topic, guys. You guys want to hear truck stuff, we'll answer truck stuff. We talk about truck stuff all day, so we talk about sex at night with our friends. We're that cool. So, anyways, I guess the good old Lena Wee camping group is gonna sign off for tonight.
Start chanting Nino. Dancing on a fire. Ooh.
Lena Wee
I'll do it.
Yosemite.
Banana hammocks.
If you have a child, you must name him Yosemite Lena Wee. Sealy.
Sealy, this sounds so bad. Yosemite Lena Wee Sealy.
Yosemite Lena Wee Sealy.
Jesus.
You can make a little,
Jingle.
yeah,
Make a
jingle,
jingle.
man. Hot Pockets.
Alright, end this podcast.
Yes. All right, we're gonna end it. Send us emails. Tell us topics you want. Still taking applications for anything, I guess.
Employees,
Buy stuff on our
bikini girls.
Etsy.
Yeah, buy stuff on our Etsy. We are gonna start pushing the merch. Once I find a receptionist, I'm going to do much more social media stuff. We're gonna do giveaways. We got to get some models in to do some T-shirt stuff with products and stuff like that. Then we're gonna do like some TikTok stuff. I am pretty sure Shannon doesn't want to model in a bikini for fucking Mad Diesel.
Nope. No, but we were talking about making a men's sexy
in.
calendar.
So down.
I am in for the men's sexy calendar.
Can we do it,
Yes.
please?
Yes. I mean, there's literally
All the guys
a
at the shop
fucking
said it- well, maybe not Bill. I don't know.
Bill
if
will do it.
$5,000.
Bill will do it.
Bill with the
Bill
Miller
will do
Lite
it.
with the nipple.
I'll
like,
take off Friday if this is what we're gonna do.
On Friday?
Yeah, I'll
On
take
Friday?
Friday. We're
Yo, that's
fine.
way too close to notice. I'll be gone.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, thanks for telling me about Friday, by the way. Matt was the one who had to do it.
I told you last week they were gonna Friday. No,
No, you did not.
Did I not, Chris?
All right, guys. Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe, message us, email us, love us, hate us, who gives a fuck. See you guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
My ass hurts so bad. I'm sitting there so long.
He told you because he would talk you into taking the day off.